Ah, yes, a familiar sight. Carver Gap Trail, our parking lot. And right above us, we're going up to the Roans tonight. Yeah, they said it's going to be cold. I dug deep into my gear closet to the John Cleese collection, where I found an old EMS wind block balaclava, which is what I've got on right now, which makes me really want to walk in a silly way. But it will keep me warm, so that's what I care about right now. Thought I'd share that with you. I had to do a little adjustment. I actually have a hat on inside the balaclava, and it's all, as you know, as you can imagine, it's a mess. But that's the way things. But that's how it goes. So I'm gonna head up to the mountain, and hopefully things will go just perfectly, right? Like they always do. Good morning, everyone. Coming to you from a my nice chilly tent this morning. Yeah, this is how I slept, with virtually everything on last night. It was pretty warm though. I should hope so, right? Having my jacket on, and I never took anything off all night long. I did get cold at one. Cold. I got hot at one point. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, I never took anything off last night, so I did get kind of warm at one point, but luckily I had to go out and use the bathroom, so that cooled me right off. But yeah, I left everything on except my Gore-Tex pants. Took everything off. I mean, I haven't had coffee, obviously. So I already saw the sunrise. It's just about to happen. The sun's just about to peek over that ridge. It got really, really windy last night. You could probably see the tent blowing around behind me right now. It's pretty calm compared to what it was. It was pretty darn windy all night. Luckily, I brought the extra. There's an extra pole. Luckily, I got it. Extra pole for this tent. It's supposed to make it freestanding, but I don't know about that. But I mean, I've seen it in a video, so I guess it does. But anyway, what it does do is makes it makes the canopy a lot sturdier, so it doesn't get blown around so much in the wind. It's really noisy. Without it, it was really noisy. I put it on and everything. Oh, excuse me. Once I put that on, everything settled down. I was able to sleep a little. Yeah. What are you doing in there? Yeah, chilly morning here up on Jane Bald. Whoa, it's windy. The usual. The usual windy, 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 windy. And there's the valley behind me. Pretty amazing, isn't it? I love it. That's why I put up with the cold and the wind, because it's so gorgeous. So I had a pretty typical night. Didn't sleep at all. Moon was very bright. The whole sky lit up. The whole sky was lit up. There's a dog running around here. So, but I stayed pretty warm inside my tent, so that's a good thing. And there, of course, is Grassy Ridge. And there's the old fire pit. So here we are. Here's our little casa in the mountains. My moment DW. And this is the first time I ever used this cross pole right here. Boing, yoing, yoing, yoing. It goes all the way across, and then what that does is it attaches down in there. Right? And now that's supposed to make it a freestanding tent. So I've tried it, and it doesn't really work that well. I guess it works. But what it did do, for sure, was stabilize the whole thing. You've got all this space up here, this huge area up here that's not supported, right? So, sorry for my shadow, but that's where we are. It's sunrise. So that was really flapping away last night, big time. And then I thought, what am I doing? I've got this cross pole with me. Well, let's use it, see what it does. Here we go. And it worked amazingly well. Amazing. It was great. It quieted everything down. It was like a sail luffing in the breeze, you know, until that thing went on. And then now it's nice and quiet and secure all night long. It's great. Highly recommend it. So, he's that little dog. Where is she? She's loving it. You'll never find her. Up in places like this, even though it's dry, the wind is what gets you. So if you can wear any kind of a rain jacket like this that I've got on to block the wind, do that over your insulated outerwear. Definitely helps tremendously. So my 3 tips then for the cold weather is the sleeping bag inside the bag. You know, you got people who often have like a lightweight quilt or a lightweight summer bag. Stick that in your 20-degree bag, your typical 3-season bag, and you've now got a cold weather bag. Then the warmer sleeping pad. That's kind of a must. And then thirdly is going to be windproof clothing. Rain jacket of some sort. Pants are key if you've got them, rain pants. You don't have to worry too much about sweating, except if you are on a long ascent and it's windy and you're kind of sweating because of that. That's a problem. I had that yesterday on the way up here. I was a bit overdressed for the lower slopes, and it was starting to get sweaty as I got up. And then you get up into the higher elevation, and then you're all of a sudden sweaty and windy. Bad combination. So you do have to manage your heat, your sweat on the way up on the climb. So that's the thing you do need to take care of. You need to be aware of that. But I dress really for the worst conditions, and so the windproof clothing really helps. I mean, even if it's a cheap Frog Togs, doesn't matter. It stops the wind. That's what counts. Most down clothing, down jackets use what they call sewn-through construction, which, you know, in your sleeping bag, and it's good for your summer sleeping bag, but it's not warm enough for your winter bags or your cold weather bags. Well, your jackets are the same way. Those sewn-through seams let a lot of heat out and a lot of wind in. So putting a windproof layer over the top of that really is key. Really helps. All right, so we got three suggestions: windproof clothing, windproof outer shell, a double layer sleeping bag, and a insulated sleeping pad. 3 good things. And then also a nice little pot of hot coffee. Helps in the morning. So there's my 3 tips for you. I hope you enjoy them. Hope they save your trip someday. And I hope you enjoyed having coffee with me this morning. Have a great one. Talk to you later.